Thank you.
So let's get started in a child's pose, please. Hips on the heel. Welcome, welcome. People may continue to jump on. We'll just let them do what they do. And we get to just take this moment that you've carved out and settle in. Forehead comes down, hips on heels. And start to create the child's pose. The knees can be splayed out a little bit wide. Maybe they're together. These are just options, different ways of taking your child's pose. So depending on where you want to feel the sensation in the body, along the back body, even supporting your stomach, your abdomen, the thighs closed. And take a few breaths here, inhaling, exhaling, and begin to notice your natural cadence and rhythm of breath. And then we'll take that and enhance it. And that's just simply by bringing more focus and awareness there. We'll use some vibrational breath, which can be really potent and helpful in opening up. So begin to empty your lungs. Taking a lovely deep full inhale, hold it. And exhale, open the mouth, HA. The vibrational breaths are potent and enlivening. Use them as much as you like. You can also come back to this shape as much as you like as well. This can be sort of a home base. If down dog or any of the shapes seem a little daunting this morning, or for some reason the child's pose is the place to connect, go back there, connect, and then come back up and join us. Being the architect of your own design today within the practice. So empty the lungs again. Taking a nice full inhale, biggest, fullest breath so far. Hold it at the top. This time, exhale, HM. From here, start to glide your hands out forward if they were back by your hips. Start to walk your hands forward. Tent up on the fingertips, let the forearms begin to lift up. Good. Feel the stretch, feel the energy begin to glide up towards your fingertips. Get interested in all the sensations in your body. Inhale, glide your hands up and over to the left side of the room. Feel your right side body begin to engage and stretch. Take some beautiful breaths here. Each inhale lengthening, each exhale, the body absorbs the breath, releases any tension and stress or little pockets of energy that are stuck or hiding. And then over the course of the next few breaths, inhale, glide your hands back to center. See if you can find a little more length and bring them up and over to the other side of the room. And over on the other side of the room, keep breathing. Notice perhaps the difference between right and left side already. They may vary all during class. It's not even our job to even it all out. It's just to allow each to find its place today, its fullness and richness. One more inhale, big full breath. Exhale, part the lips, just let it go. Slowly, slowly come back to center. Good, nicely, Anna. And then walk your hands forward. As you walk your hands forward, lift up onto all fours. And as you come up onto all fours, let's line up in a tabletop position. The shoulders over the wrists, the knees underneath the hips. You can tuck the toes to stretch the arches of your feet. If that's a little too much, you can keep the shoelace sides of the feet down. That can be a yogi choice. And from here, let's try some cat-cows. Inhale, belly down. Roll the shoulders back, look up. Cow spine, cow heart. Exhale, tuck the chin and round in, curl in. Feel all the sensations as you start to move your spine. Inhale, belly down. Roll the shoulders back, look up. And exhale, tuck the chin and round. And start to move in your own ways. It's probably, for me, one of the most beautiful elements of the practice of yoga to the people. You start to move in ways that feel good, that help you connect deep within, forging this connection for the next 60 minutes. And as we move, you can start to undulate a little bit, maybe churn, sometimes going a little quickly and then a little slowly, just noticing, varying the way and the speed. Yeah, you can bring your hips back towards your heels. You can also bring the handlebars of your hips towards your wrists and make big circles with the body and move around. Nod your head, roll the chin from side to side, awakening. It's a little earlier where I am than when you are. So really let yourself enliven and wake up. There are no rules here. There's instruction, there's alignment, but really this is all you. So from here, just take the movement and pop up into your down dog. Nothing specific, lift up and keep moving around. That's it, nice fill. And as you're moving around, start to find your hands, spread the fingers wide. Check, now the hands start to come more shoulder width distance if you widen them. That's it, really nice, Nicholas. Start to tuck the chin a little bit. And then as you're moving, look at your feet. Your feet are about hips width distance. And as we bend one knee, then the other, a little cha-cha through the hips. Flutter your lips a little bit. Loosen the jaw, which opens the throat. Starts to loosen up your chest and ultimately open up your heart space. So the upside down V of your down dog. Wrap your underarms in a little bit as if you're going to give your heart an energetic hug. See if you can spread your fingers even wider. And if this is one of your first classes, think about the upside down V. As you press the mat away, draw your heart back towards your upper thighs. Keep breathing, tilt the pelvis. You can bring a generous bend into the knees to pull length out of the spine and then straighten the legs a little more. And start to breathe here, blueprinting today's down dog in your body. Good, empty, empty lungs. Push the mat away, draw the heart back, lift the hips. Inhale, full breath. And exhale, HA. Your next inhale, float and reach your right leg long. And as we reach and extend, lengthen the leg out from your hip. As you lengthen your right leg, see if you can find a little more expansion, expression. And then exhale, let the hip roll open. Lift your right hip up, roll the knee a little bit. Maybe it's more about your hip today or your toes. Stretch, feel for sensation along the right side body, even the left side body. The hands are nice and evenly holding the weight. Pick your leg up as high as you can. Feel the stretch and then lengthen the right leg long, reach, extend. Exhale, knee to nose, navel in, shoulders round, and curl in, cat spine. Inhale, lengthen right leg long. Exhale, draw the right knee across to the left elbow, shoulder. Look to the left if that's available. Inhale, lengthen long. Exhale, draw the knee to the right elbow, shoulder. Maybe it's more your tricep. And inhale, lengthen long, stretch, lift the leg up. Exhale, tap the toes down to the mat, next to the left foot. Empty, empty lungs. Lengthen your spine, press the mat away. Inhale. Exhale, HM. Inhale, left leg long, lengthen. Each one of your inhales lengthening the left leg. And then exhale, let the hip roll open. Breathe in along the left side body. Flutter your lips, release the jaw. Connect with your heart, your breath. The heart and the lungs start to connect in all these ways that begin to open up the rest of your body. One more inhale to find more depth along left side. And then release the left leg long, reach and extend. Exhale, knee to nose, navel in, curl in, round in. Breathe in along your back body. Exhale, send the left leg long. Draw the knee across the torso to the right elbow, shoulder. Inhale, left leg long. Exhale, draw the knee to the left elbow, shoulder. Inhale, lengthen long. Exhale, kiss the toes down to the mat. Soften the knees, relax your neck, look in between your hands. Take a few steps or even a jump forward, top of mat. At the top of your mat, let your head hang heavy. Create the ragdoll. Check that your feet are about hip width distance, 2 fists in between the arches of your feet, and sway side to side. You can bring the generous bend back into the knees, feel your belly on thighs, chest on knees, and just sway side to side. Some move quickly, others slowly. Move in ways that feel good for you, side to side. You can put the creases of your hands in the elbows. Your hands in the creases of your elbows. You can hold your elbows to draw them down. Lift your sit points up. See if you can line them up with the edges of your heels, and then head draws down. Take a few more sways side to side, a little swag. You can also bring your arms behind your torso. Interlock your fingers and let the arms come forward, just starting to open up through the shoulders, the armpits, which also enliven the heart and the lungs and allow us to breathe with a little more freedom. You can bend one knee, then the other. You could move on and then also put your hands at the nape of the neck, interlacing your fingers and pulling your skull away from the top of your spine. These are all, try it on. You can do a pair or one or all three. There's not one way to warm up. There's not one way to do your yoga. There's your way. Intentionally. And then gently, gently release your hands. Check that your feet are still about hip width distance. Let's inhale, halfway lift. Chin away, back flattens, hands to shins or thighs to flatten the back. Crown of head forward, neck spine long. Take another inhale to lengthen long. Exhale, release. And try a few on your own. One breath, one movement. Inhale, hands to shins or thighs, halfway lift. Exhale, release. One more. Inhale creates the half lift. Exhale takes you out. Then inhale, glide your arms all the way up into mountain. And as we reach up, rise your arms up, extend your mountain, spread your fingers wide. Good. You can even bring your arms out a little bit wider than your shoulders. Often shoulder width distance feels amazing, but the shoulder heads drop back and down as you widen your arms. And then notice how you feel from the soles of your feet all the way up through your torso. Your arms, let your shoulders drop back and down just a little bit more. Check that your throat is open, maybe nod your head back and forth. And then start to feel the amazing skeleton of your body stack and your muscles start to wrap around your bones, and breathe in a way that it feeds the muscles as they wrap around your bones. Big, beautiful breath. As the soles of your feet root and plant into the mat, drain the lungs, taking a lovely, deep, full breath, expansive breath, embody your breath, lift your heart up, reach your arms all the way back, and exhale, dive forward. Beautiful, take a few breaths, rising up, lift up, find your mountain. Perhaps pause at the top, lift the heart, reach up, reach back, and exhale, fold forward. And a few more times, move at your own pace. As this connection forges, let it be special, all for you, your takeaway from the inside out. And as we gather as the group conscience, we come together, it's super powerful. One more time, rise up, reach your practice, find your grounded mountain. You'll bring it with you into the practice. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Hands down, step your feet back. Pause in your upper push-up plank. So in your upper push-up plank, shoulders, elbows, wrists stacked. Breath is full, heels over toes. Breath is nice and full, inhaling, exhaling. Finding the support, breathing here. Good, notice, push the toes back and forth. How powerful your 10 sweet little toes are. Your palms, your hands, so powerful, supporting you. Press the earth away, draw the heart slightly forward. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower halfway. Tuck the elbows, flip your toes, press up, up dog, look up. Hips up, thighs up, heart up, strong legs. Exhale, down dog. Deep breaths, inhaling, exhaling, soften the knees. Relax the neck, look in between your hands. Take a few steps, come to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, chin away, back flattens. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms up, rise up, reach back, lift your heart up and back. And exhale, fold forward. Keep moving, half lift, chin away, back flattens. And release, hands down, step back. Flow, high to low, up to down. Can always knees, chin, chest, baby cobra. Can even bring one knee down if you need extra support. A few more rounds, soften the knees, relax the neck. Come to the top of your mat. Greet, half lift, chin away, exhale. Rising, lifting up, one breath, one movement. Let all the elements meld together to create the modified sun salutation and keep moving. You exit with a half lift, jump back. And as we keep moving, notice how one shape turns into the next shape. The inhale, the exhale. Expansion, contraction, all day. Even our eyes expand and contract all day long. This is the flow of life. We open, we close. We open, we pull in. Notice how you receive it. So wherever you are, one more round. If you're at the top of the mountain, you can pause in your down dog when you come back. If you're in down dog and want to sneak one more in, be your own guest. These are about choices, ways of being that we show up for ourselves and others. For a long time, I noticed it was easier to show up for others. And now that's flipped some years later. And all it took was paying attention, noticing. So notice all the little details. Spread your fingers wide, draw your heart back, lengthen your spine. Pay attention. What's the experience? Empty, empty lungs. Taking a beautiful full inhale. And exhale, HA. Inhale the right leg long. Reach and extend your right leg. Exhale, step your right foot all the way in between your hands, knee towards the nose, step it through. Keep your left hand down, right arm up, come up into a twist. As you reach your left hand down, right arm up, you can bring your left knee down to create more twist, to support. Keep the back heel lifted, deep, full breaths, inhaling, exhaling. Chin to the right shoulder. Look all the way up. Perhaps close the eyes, release the visual. Notice all the sensations enliven there. One more time, reach, reach, reach. Release your right hand down. Peel the back heel down. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Right knee over right ankle, outer edge of the back foot grips the mat. Sit nice and low. You can always peek down and check that your right knee is directly over the ankle. If the knee wavers right or left, draw it back to center. Draw left side body forward. Right back. Let the shoulders soften. Find your breath. Sit a little lower. Breathe a little fuller. Feel the heels pull in towards one another. And one more time, sit low. Inhale, reach up, reach all the way back. Exhale, hands catch the mat. Step your right foot back. Find your flow, high to low, up to down. Feel the sweeping movements of your body connecting to your breath. Exhale, perhaps HA high down dog. It's always an opportunity for a potent exhale into down dog. Inhale the left leg long. Reach, extend the leg. Exhale, sweep your left foot all the way in between your hands. Keep your back heel lifted so that your hips stay level. Right hand down, left arm up. Chin to the left shoulder. Right hand close to the left foot. Take a few breaths. So as you engage here, notice, would the knee down be something that might be useful? The heel lifted more above the toes, shoulders stacking. Press the earth away, reach and reach, reach. And release, left hand down. Dial the back heel down. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Left knee over left ankle. Breath is nice and full. Side to side can be super different at times. And sometimes very similar. But close your eyes, if you will. And if you can, just feel for the subtle difference. There's usually an energetic difference side to side. And if not, no worries. You're having an empirical experience. What is it? Sit low, everything to feel. Drain the lungs. Inhale, reach up, reach back. Exhale, hands down. Step your left foot back and flow. Upper push up to lower. Up dog, HA high, down dog. One breath, one movement. Inhale, right leg long. Exhale, step the right foot through, left hand down, right arm up, reach up. One breath, one movement. Right hand comes down. You'll peel your back heel down, reach up, rise up, and release, hands down. Step back, flow it out. So very often you'll be a little in front or a little behind. Instructor dialogue, it's meant to be that way. It's designed that way. Get lost in the movement. Allow yourself this liberty with your body and breath. Let it build. Seek it out. Freedom's contagious. When your body and breath find this freedom, all of a sudden the other elements of us start to free up. Our emotional body, the thought realm, our imagination gets fired. And then there's something new for you to have an experience with. And it's renewed over and over with each breath, the contraction, expansion. Or so it seems. How does it feel to you? Empty, empty lungs. Taking a deep, full body breath. If you're still moving, you're right where you're supposed to be. Exhale, HA. And we're backing down dog. Clean it up a little bit. Beautiful. On your next inhale, float and reach the right leg long. Exhale, sweep the right foot all the way in between your hands. Peel the back heel down. Inhale into your warrior one. Exhale, open up into your warrior two. And as we sit low in warrior two, very often widening through the heel, step your feet further apart. Sit a little lower. Reach a little wider. Feel the weightiness of the heels. Press the toe pads and the arches of your feet light up. Your back foot is parallel to the short edge of the back of your mat. You can look over the right hand. Close your eyes. Big, expansive breath. Like the sun rising. Yeah, feel the awareness spread all over your body. Tuck your navel in. Feel your sit points draw down towards the mat. Let your heart rise. Shoulder heads draw down towards sit points. Shoulder caps soften. Spread the fingers wide. Sit a little lower in the lunge. Drain the lungs. Stay where you are. Taking a nice full inhale. Reach wide. They say exhale, HA. Now inhale, big full breath, moving breath. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Step your leg back. Flow, high to low, up to down. Nice, Alicia. Good. Inhale, left leg long. Exhale. Sweep the left foot all the way in between your thumbs. Peel the back heel down. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, open up, expand into your warrior two. So step the feet further apart. Encourage your hips to open. Let your shoulders soften. Reach from your shoulder girdle. Teach the arms to be strong. Light up the underlining of your arms. Spread your fingers wide. The torso is in the center of the handlebars of the hips. Yes, don't lean too far forward. That's a little better. Yes, sit low. Let your torso rise up. Feel your ribs lift up into the buoyancy of your heart. The ever-rising heart of the warrior two. Drain the lungs. Sit low. Blueprinting breath. Inhale. Reach wide. Reach the fingertips. Heels pull in. Stay. Exhale, HA. And then inhale. Big, full breath as you reach wide. And exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Step your leg back. Slow, high to low, up to down. One breath, one movement. Warrior one, warrior two. You can breathe vibrationally as you come through. This can help you open up little pockets and places that may need a little opening, softening. Notice your transitions. Can you pay just as much attention to the transition? The pinwheeling your arms, the opening into your warrior two, the lifting your hips into down dog. Each breath, a calling for more, something new, something open. And all for you. This whole hour is only for you. The you that travels with you through all the journey. We come back into down dog. 2, 3, 4 breaths. Full breath. And then drain the lungs. Taking a nice full inhale. Deepest, fullest breath so far. Could you take a little more air in? And exhale, Soften your knees, relax your neck. Soften, look in between your hands. Take a step or a jump forward. Good, so nice. Inhale, halfway lift, chin away, back flattens, and release. Check that your feet are about hips width distance. 2 fists in between the arches of your feet. Good, there we go. Inhale, hips down, arms up, chair pose. So as you sit low, reach long, hips down, arms up, chair pose. Like you're sitting back and down into a seat. So as you sit low, hug the belly and reach your arms up. As your arms come up, they can be closer to your ear flaps. Sometimes they're a little more forward. Turn pinkies and thumbs out. Engage your arms. Sit the hips a little bit lower. Let your shins feel like they chase your heels. Your heels powerfully grounding. You can pick up all 10 toes, almost like you're playing a piano with them. Feel the arches of your feet light up. Bring your upper body back. Sit a little lower. Reach the arms up. Feel your quads engage, your glutes engage. Everything working. You're grounded and light all at the same time. Feel all the different sensations all at once. Sit low. Reach long. Let's stand up. Inhale, rise up. Reach up, reach back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release, hands down. Step back, flow it out. High to low, up to down. Soften your knees, relax your neck. Come to the top of your mat, a jump or a few steps forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. This time, heel toe your feet together. As the toes and heels come together, start to squeeze the knees a little bit. Yeah. Inhale, hips down, arms up, chair pose. So sit low, reach long. Beautiful breaths. Inhaling, exhaling, use your knees. Again, quads engaged. The adductors dropping down and in. Sit points towards the back of your mat. Sit a little lower, reach a little longer. One more breath and stand up. Inhale, reach up. Signify right arm from left. Right arm swoops underneath the left. Cross at elbows, rest. Press your palms, eagle arms. Hug your low belly in. Sit low in the seat. Find your eagle seat. Sit low. Good. Shift the weight to the left leg. Pick your right leg up and over left. Squeeze middle inner thighs. Point your toe down. Maybe bring it around your ankle. Then squeeze your legs so much you can lift your heart up. See if you can draw the shoulders over the wrists. Square your hips, elbows, knees, toes, center. Sit low, lift your heart, and squeeze your arms and your legs. And release. Step out, right foot next to left. Swoop the arms up. Left arm swoops underneath right. Cross at elbows rest. Press your palms. Hug the belly in. Sit low in the seat. Get your little teeny tiny feet. Sit down. Drop the weight into your right leg. Pick your left leg all the way up as high as you can. Point your toe down towards your heel. Lift your heart up and find your mid-center line. Yeah. Bring everything to the mid-center line. Looks so good. A little right hip forward, knees a little bit left. Squeeze, lift it back. Sit low, point the toe down if you will. Squeeze, that's okay. Come back and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And release. Stand up, arms up, rise up, reach back. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Hands catch the mat. Step back, flow it out. Down dog, empty lungs. Taking a beautiful full body breath. Biggest breath so far. And exhale, let it go. Inhale the right leg long. Reach, extend your right leg. Exhale, hug the belly and step your foot all the way in between your hands. Peel the back heel down. Inhale, rise up into your warrior one. Open up into your warrior two. Right arm forward, left arm back. Big full body breath as you inhale and exhale. Good. Find the depth of your seat. Let your heart rise. Reach your arms away from one another. Flip your right palm. Inhale, reach forward, reverse warrior. Right arm up, left hand down the back leg, above or below the knee for stability. So as you sit low and reach long, nice, Stacy. Feel the right side body engage. You can reach around for your inner hip pocket. Press the thigh down or reach down the leg. That's so beautiful. One is not better than the other or more enlightened. There are different approaches. As you're sitting low, finding opening along the right side body, the ribs, intercostal muscles, interior and exterior. Sit low. Lengthen your right arm. Iron out the elbow. Reach all the way back as far as you can. And exhale. Cartwheel your hands down. Step your leg back. Find your flow. High to low, up to down. Reset. Exhale, perhaps with an H-A-Har. Down dog. Inhale, left leg long. Exhale, sweep it all the way in between your hands. Peel your back heel down, rise up, open up, left arm forward, right arm back. Find your warrior two. Step the feet further away, that's it. Good, big breaths. Peel the right hip back from the inner left heel. Flip your left palm. Inhale, reach forward. Left arm up, right hand down the back leg. Or around the torso back. Being mindful of keeping the side bend. Turn it into a back bend. This is a beautiful side bend by sitting nice and low. Reaching the left arm up and back so that the shoulder head drops back and down. Beautiful breath. Pinky turned in, almost like you want to look up and read your own palm. Good. One more time. Sit a little lower. Reach a little longer. One more. Reach, reach, reach. And release. Cartwheel your hands down. Step your leg back. Flow it out. High to low. Up to down. One breath, one movement. Warrior one, warrior two, reverse warrior. And start to move. No worries. This can be really challenging practicing wherever you are. You might have children coming to say good morning or furry babies. Let them welcome you. Enjoy each moment. Continue to move. As you come through your warrior sequence, feel the elements of the warrior. Paramountly connected. The mission to breathe deeply, feel fully. And don't shy away from any of the feelings that may kaleidoscope and come up and bubble up through the heart space. Let your consciousness receive all the feelings so that the lessons come through with each breath. Nothing to hold on to, everything to experience. We finish up, clean up your down dog, take a few breaths. This can be its own home base. Sit points up, press the mat away. Good, drain the lungs. You're still moving, keep moving. Inhale, full breath. And exhale, HA. Soften your knees, relax your neck. Take a little hop or a step forward, come to the top of your mat. At the top of your mat, inhale, halfway lift, chin away, back flatten. And release. Step your feet together, toes and heels. From here, inhale, hips down, arms up, palms pressed, thunderbolt. So squeeze the knees, reach the arms up, press the palms. Deep, full breath. So as you squeeze your legs and press your palms, the underarms wrap in towards one another. The breath is full. Your arms can be back by your ear flaps, across your cheekbones, or even the edges of your lips. Pinky sides of palms press. And again, the seams of the arms light up. Sit low, lift your heart. One more time, weight towards heels. Heart is rising, sit a little lower, reach a little longer, exhale, dive, release. Shake it off, flutter the lips. Beautiful, check that the feet are still together. Inhale, hips down, arms up, palms pressed, thunderbolt. So sit low, reach long. Beautiful, big breath. Navel in, hug the belly in, exhale, hands, heart center. Good. So press the palms, make sure the elbows, the edges of the palms, one line. Suck the belly in, sit a little lower. Inhale, upper body lift. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. So as we come over to the twist, check that the hips stay below your navel, head above your heart, creating this beautiful ascending diagonal. You can always draw your left hip back if you need to, a tiny bit, to feel a little more grounded in the seat. Let's shift the weight to the right leg. Beautiful breath. Take your left heel up, step your left foot all the way back, heel over toe. That first twist we did, same position for the heel toe. Look over the right shoulder. Good. We're in this crescent lunge twist. You could open up into a fly. You could turn it into a vine. Take one more sweet breath and release. Come back to center. Inhale, both arms up, rise up, reach up, and release. Both hands down. Step your left foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Feet together, toes and heels. Inhale, hips down, arms up, palms press, thunderbolt. Sit nice and low. Reach long, squeeze your legs. Exhale, hands, heart center. Elbows wide, heart lifting. Inhale, upper body lifts. Exhale, right elbow, left knee. And as we come over, look over the left shoulder. Again, hips below your navel, head above your heart. Squeeze the knees. Good. From here, shift the weight to the left leg. Take your right foot up. Step your right foot back. A trust yourself moment. Good. Start to look over the left shoulder. Looking up. You can always come down on the back knee. Deep breaths and fly or bind. Nice choices. Good. One more breath. And release. Come back to center. Inhale, arms up. Rise up, reach back. And release. Hands down. Step your left foot back. Flow, high to low, up to down. Empty the lungs. Taking a nice full inhale. Exhale, HA. Inhale the right leg long. Reach and extend your right leg. Let the hip roll open. Create some space for half pigeon. So as you're lifting up, draw your left knee, snuggle it behind your left wrist. Bring your right wrist. Sorry about that. Right knee, right wrist. Bring your foot to the left side of the mat. Lengthen your left leg. Good. Now bring your left knee side down to the mat. Your left leg mirrors the long edge of your mat. Good. Lift your heart. You could even look up if that's available. If not, a feels like is great. Lift up and walk your hands forward. As your forearms come down, see if you can support your forehead. You could stack your palms, make little pillows. Let the cervical spine release by supporting the forehead. Nerve endings along the forehead also releasing. Tension, stress that may have softened and loosened. Can flutter the lips a little bit, release the tongue and the jaw. Remain here. Let the breath travel through the body. Send your breath all over the body. Let the breath be its own peaceful warrior, traveling all over your body, spreading the peace and the openness. Rachel Reland said, for all these years, you've lived under the illusion that somehow you made it because you were tough enough to overpower the abuse, the hatred, the hard knocks of life. But really, you made it because love is so powerful that tiny little doses of it are enough to overcome the pain of the worst thing life can dish out. So let the breath travel all over your body with the expression of love, whatever your body needs. Empty, empty lungs. Taking a sweet inhale, full breath. Exhale, HM. Slowly, slowly begin to lift up. And as we lift up, pause at the top. Taking a nice full inhale. And exhale, stick your tongue out. Then bring both hands down, flip your left toes, press the mat away, lift up. You can come all the way up into down dog. You can pass through all fours and then lift up into down dog. Pedal your feet a little bit. You can come through a flow and rinse it out. Inhale the left leg long. Let the hip roll open, twirl the ankle. Separate toes. Left knee behind left wrist. Out from your left hip. Right leg is long. And check. Leg long, lift up. Good. Feel your hips settle down towards the earth as your heart lifts up. Good. Take a full breath and walk your hands forward. Forearms come down, palms down, forehead down. And follow the cadence and rhythm of your breath. Allow the body and breath to rest together under the blanket of your moment here. Sweet full breath. You can flutter the lips. Send the breath to any of the pockets and places that may need a little more attention. It takes courage to go to some of these pockets and places that we don't ordinarily go to. And each day is new and different, so enlivening. But one of the most amazing occurrences in my life was taking my first yoga class at Yoga to the People, connecting to my breath in such a different way. I'd done all kinds of things, traveled a lot. I'd done so many things, had babies. And all of a sudden, there was something so new and rich, all for me to reflect to others. Slowly, slowly lift up. Take your time. Pause at the top. Good, you can even roll the shoulders back just a little bit. Take it a nice full inhale. And exhale, Press the hands down, flip the right toes, press up, come through all fours, whatever your pleasure is. Enjoy your farewell flow. From here, let's release to our knees. And as we release to our knees, come to stand on your knees. Just for a sweet little camel. Bring the pigeon into the camel. So knees about 6 inches, 2 fists in between your knees. Bring your hands to your low spine. Good. So pinkies touch, perhaps. Thumbs on the outside, fingers face down. Roll your shoulders back. Tuck your elbows in. Lift your heart up. Let the shoulders drop back and down. Lift your heart up through the gates of the shoulders. Press your pelvis forward, hips forward. And take a few breaths here. If the journey is to continue, feel for that. Keep your hips over knees, reach back for the heels, thumbs on the outside. Lift your heart up, so beautiful. Let the heart space expand. Keep lifting the heart up, hips forward. One more breath. And release. Slowly, hands low spine. Sit hips on heels. Find your hero's pose. And gently close your eyes, tuck the chin slightly, bring your hands anywhere that feels special. So that could be tops of thighs, palms down, and grounding, feeling the invisible empire in it within, palms up and receiving, left hand on heart, right hand on diaphragm. To feel these two sacred movements, or palms simply press, thumbs, feeling the heartbeat, pinkies towards the future, almost in this excitement of what's next. And this is just the beginning of your takeaway. Take everything you experienced with you, bring it out into your life, a little softer, a little stronger, a little more clarity. And from here, let's just sweep our legs in front of us, lay all the way back in your Shavasana. You can, of course, bridge prep, feet down, reach your arms forward, and lengthen and curl down for a last few moments of empowerment. Or just lay all the way back into your Shavasana. Palms up, legs long, close your eyes. Bring your heart opener into your Shavasana. Bring your left hand to your heart, right hand to your diaphragm. And just let yourself sink into the mat, fall into the mat. And if you've ever wondered before class or after class what it would be like to continue this journey, we have a really special teacher training coming up. We're all really excited about it. Very special time to come inward, to do something you love. It changed my life, the first class, and then to continue on. So please, if you have any questions, you can ask me in the chat. You can go. A great way to see is to fill out an application. And if by the end you feel excited or you're moved, it could be an indicator that it's a great time for you. But as always, come back soon. We have the donation button. Give as you can, when you can. Spread the word. The donations have us being able to offer more and more classes. We're really excited about it. So we'll see you next time. We're looking at you on the mat, hearing your breath. One in the group conscience. Let's take a breath all together. Last breath. Let's empty the lungs. Taking a nice full inhale. Hold it. Take one more sip. One more little sip and exhale. Let it go. Have an amazing day. Be well.